Hi and welcome again. Today I'll be showing you the accounting module of the Excel application. So under the accounting module, we have the account type, the chart of account, which is a ledger tied to a specific account, and the expenses that are to be tracked in the system. So this all gives you the flexibility to track your expenses and while merging them to a particular type of account. So let's start with account type. To create a new account type, you click on create account. And once you click on create account, you're presented with this form, and basically you populate the necessary field. So the name of this account can be um, tools purchasing. Let's just say tools, so which is an expense. So we can just put a description if you want. So we can just say um, repair utilities. Now click on save. That way we've created an expense account. So once it's saved, it's populated on the screen. So you see tools, repair utilities, expense. You can also edit or delete a particular account, and you can also create an income account with that same process. So up to chart of account. With chart of account, you're basically tying a particular account type to a ledger. So let's call this account. So since it said tools earlier, let's call this account spanners and screws. So since some of the spanners recently got missing and you need new screws to actually work with, you impute that and you match them to the two ledger and you click on save. So once you click on save, that is saved in the system and you're able to edit or remove it. Then the next one we have is expenses. So as a business, you always want to track your expenses so you know where your monies are going, what you're spending on, and what is consuming the most from you. And you can see the data for warehouse and the data for outlet likewise, because you want to know what is going on both ends. But to add an expenses, you click on add expenses. So once you click on add expense, you're presented with a form to fill, which is basically letting you know, okay, what type of expense, what did you spend on, and the amount. So once the screen comes up, an ID is automatically generated, the date is automatically generated. So you select the ledger. Where is it falling under? Is it vehicle maintenance or span and screws or whichever ledger you've created? So I'm going to choose span and screws. So I'm going to input the amount. I spent 2,500 naira on that. I'm going to add a comment so it's easy to trace back and remember what reason the spanners and screws were purchased in the first place. So replacements for missing um, items. Then you click on save. So once you click on save, the expense is populated on the screen and it's the latest item here. You see the tools, span and screws, the comments, the amount, and based off of who is creating the expenses, you get to see their name. So because I as an admin am creating this, you're seeing that an admin created this expenses. So you know who is raising what expense in what branch and in what outlet. So you're also able to edit and remove that particular detail. So that's all for the accounting modules on Excel. On Excel.